Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another cooking session on my channel. Another specialty of mine heading your way. Yes, another specialty of mine. So, what's going to be on the menu today? What's going to be on the menu is oven baked lemon potatoes, all right? Oven baked lemon potatoes. And for that, all you are going to need is some olive oil or any oil of your choice, all right? Some lemon juice. I didn't say lime juice because I know that some of you guys out there are very confused. When they say lemon, lemon for you is lime. Lime is lemon for you. I didn't say lime juice, all right? Stick to lemon juice, okay? Stick to lemon juice. That's why I have those two things over there to differentiate, to show you guys. This is lemon juice. This is the one that you need. You don't need this one. This one I like it for making crepes, baking cakes, and making chin chin, but not for baking potatoes, all right? So stick to this. Then we have some vegetable soup base, all right? Vegetable soup base. This is what I'm going to be using to garnish my potatoes to give it some nice color and everything, that nice yellowish golden color, all right? And this is quite salty, so you don't want to use this and use salt, all right? So since I already have this, I'm not going to be using salt. This is about 2 teaspoons, all right, of vegetable soup base. This is a whole same thingy of lemon juice and half thingy of olive oil. Over here I have some fresh chopped parsley, all right, some freshly chopped parsley to you're gonna see what I'm gonna do with it at the end. After the potatoes are cooked, I'm going to sprinkle some at the top and make it, it's going to be mouth-watering. It's going to be so delicious, all right? And over here, you have some sour cream. Sour cream is for the end, because whenever it's done baking, just serve it in a plate and put some sour cream on the side and just dip it in and munch on it. You're going to see it at the end, all right? It's going to be so freaking delicious, and you're going to thank me you're gonna thank my mama for giving birth to me, all right? So this is the potatoes that I used, yellow fleshed potatoes. I didn't say go and carry white Irish potato, because some people, they think potato and potato, just like the way they think lemon is lime. Please go and carry yellow fleshed potatoes, all right? You can find this at any grocery store, Walmart, Food Basics, so any grocery store, just enter and ask for yellow fleshed potatoes. Don't go and carry white Irish potatoes, the one that they used to cook potato porridge and potato salad. No, this is it. This is the texture of the potato, of the yellow flesh potatoes. This is it, all right? So all I did is cut them into pieces, as you can see. Then I washed them and I soaked them. I left them soaked in this water all night long, all right? The key is just to let them soak into water in the fridge, and it's not going to turn brown. This chopping board is just going to be to show you guys how to obtain this nice juicy shape that I have right here, all right, with my potatoes. So because I like them chunky, I like to have them chunky, because I can just take 4 pieces a day and eat it anyhow I want to eat it, and just let go and eat some the next day and all that stuff. And this is the pan that I'm going to be using to bake it out, all right? So let's go. It's going to be sweet and simple and quite affordable, all right? Next. So as you can see, you guys, I have the potatoes right here that I showed you previously that were soaked in water. So I drained the water, all right? I drained the water. And like I said previously too, I left about 2 potatoes to show you guys how I obtained this shape, all right? Because I know that there might be some people out there that might struggle in obtaining this shape, because maybe they're not used to cooking and all that stuff, all right? You gotta show everything, because you just never know. Some people are not just meant to be cooks, so it's what it is. So you gotta hold your potatoes like this, all right? Lengthwise. Hold it lengthwise and just chop it in the middle, all right? And because I like it chunky, I'm just gonna cut this potato into 2 lengthwise, all right? Don't go width. You can go widthwise if that's your preference. Widthwise, you're gonna end up having about 3 pieces, all right? But I like to go lengthwise, all right? So lengthwise is just 1 cut in the middle, and you see, pretty simple. You have this nice chunky potato, all right, pieces. And yeah, you have about 4 of that a day. That's enough carbs for a day. All right. So like I said, lengthwise, and just chop in the middle, and that's how simple it is. I already washed it, and I don't need to wash it again. I just need to add it to the other potatoes. And again, lengthwise. And like I said, just to show some of you, if you want to cut it widthwise, this is how it's gonna be. All right, it's gonna be quite small and yeah, chubby chunks. Some people like it like that, but I don't. All right. And yeah, so lengthwise. And the reason why I like them chunky too is because potatoes are very delicate. That's why I precised to use yellow flesh potatoes, because yellow flesh potatoes are much more firmer, and yeah, they are much more easier to bake, because they don't get mushy all of a sudden like the white Irish potatoes. All right, they take time to bake, and they do bake nicely. All right. And another reason why you have to use the yellow flesh potatoes is because they generally have this sweet this natural sweet buttery flavor. All right. And with all these things you're gonna add to it, the lemon juice, the olive oil, and all that stuff, it's gonna be delicious. So I am done with this. We're gonna get rid of this. All right. So next, I'm gonna take my baking pan, and I am going to be dumping my potatoes. All right, just dump it like that. It's quite simple. It's so simple. Just dump it in there. You see, just like that. All right, and that's in there. That's about 10 potatoes, 10 or 9 potatoes. All right. Then from there, now you just need to sprinkle some of the vegetable soup base on it. All right. Sprinkle some of it. Like I said, this is quite salty, so you don't want to put too much, because you're going to end up having too much salt on your potatoes. All right, it's going to end up being too salty, and you don't want to be putting too much salt on something that you're cooking for your guest. I don't want to be you. So you better watch out for the salt. All right. Okay, so you're gonna massage it through. Okay. You have to romance the potato. Don't be ashamed. You'll be romancing other things. So potato is not going to kill you. Alright? Romance the potato. Show the potato some love. Alright? Romance it. Move it around. Spread that saltiness. Alright? To yeah, all over the place. Then you're gonna add some of your oil. Alright? Add some of this oil on it. The oil is to make sure that it doesn't stick in the pan or to each other, and also to give it that nice, you know, that nice shiny and juicy and greasy texture. All right, it's not going to be greasy as deep fried fries, but you know what I mean. I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to show you the end product. You see what I'm talking about. Yeah, keep romancing it. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And like I said, even though I drink the potatoes they already have so much water in them. So even though I drink the something, look at how much juice is in it already. You know what I mean? Look at how much. I don't know if it's visible, but look at how much water from there. You know? After that, add your lemon juice. All right, add your lemon juice to it. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be stingy. Lemon juice is very cheap. Okay, lemon juice is very cheap. So if you cannot be generous with lemon juice, I don't know what you're going to be generous with. If you cannot be generous with lemon juice, yeah, I don't want to come to your house. Honestly, I don't want to come to your house. And when you get to this stage, just try to make sure that the chunkier pieces are below. All right, you can go ahead and taste and see how salty your concoction is. All right, just go ahead and taste and see how salty your concoction is. I'm just gonna use a spoon to taste how salty it is. Yeah, it's not that salty, and it's quite lemony. It's gonna be good. Right? just move it around, move it around, and just try to organize it. Put the chunky ones down below. The chunky ones like this, put them down below, alright? Because they take much more longer to cook. And you can put the skinny ones at the top, the small ones like this at the top. Just organize. This doesn't take you anything. It doesn't take long to do that. Just organize it like that. And yeah, I already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. But when I put it in the oven, I am going to reduce it to 300 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, you don't want it to burn as soon as you put it in the oven, so you want it to cook slowly. That's how it's going to obtain that juiciness and all that stuff. All right, so that's it. Look at it up close. That's how it's going to end up being. Look at that lemon juice in it, the lemon juice, and yeah, that's all about it. And you just put it in the oven and let it bake for about 30 minutes. And make sure that you keep watching it, alright? Don't just put it and go and watch a movie and forget yourself, because they can easily burn. Remember, they are potatoes, so make sure that you watch it, alright? Watch it very closely. That's it. I'm gonna put it in my oven right now, alright? And let it cook. Alright guys, so it has been in the oven for about 15 minutes, alright? So I'm going to take it out to show you guys how it looks like, alright? Midway, alright? Take it out of the oven. This is it. This is what it looks like after being in the oven for 15 minutes. Look at how much liquid got extracted from the potatoes. Look at that. That's why I told you that you don't need water, right? So what I'm going to do right now is this. You know, as you're baking, the top ones have a tendency of getting dry. You know what I mean? Compared to the ones down below. And you don't want to use a fork or a spoon to be digging the juice to be spreading on top, because you're going to end up mashing the whole thing, and you don't want to end up with mashed potatoes. So how to keep those top ones moist as it's cooking, because it's going to be in the oven for another 15 minutes. All you have to do is to dump that water in this in any recipient. Just dump that water in there, and yeah, and just, you know, dump it back on it. All right, dump it back on it to keep it moist. You want to keep the top potatoes moist, all right, and to also spread the lemonish liquid on each and every one of them, in case you missed some of them when you were, remember, romancing it previously. All right, so just dump it like that, and you see how moist it got again. Look at how moist it got. That's how you want it. And now it's going to officially go back into the oven for the next 15 minutes, and when I take it out, it's gonna be gold brown and juicy. All right, that's what you want. So our potatoes are done baking. Our lemon flavored potatoes are done baking, and they are ready to be eaten. All right, they are ready to be eaten. They took a little longer to cook because I used organic potatoes, so organic potatoes take longer to cook. All right, so it took me about 20 extra minutes. All right, so 50 minutes in general. So just give it an hour. Okay, when you decide to cook it, when you decide to recreate this recipe, just give it an hour, right? Especially if you're using organic potatoes, give it an hour. And if you're cooking for a huge event, just give yourself an hour and a half or even 2 hours, because you're going to be using bigger trays, right? So you got to be on the safe side. So this is our end product. Look at how beautiful and juicy and crispy that looks. Look at that. Look at that golden color. Look at that yumminess, you know. And that is the natural buttery texture that I was talking about. That's the texture that yellow flesh potatoes have. Okay, this is that buttery texture. And I did leave quite some a little bit of liquid inside just to keep it moist and to keep it keep it well flavored. All right, and the exciting part for me is how I finally get to eat it. All right, you can eat this with tzatziki sauce, the Greek tzatziki sauce. Just go to any grocery store, you can purchase that from there, or you can make yours. It's just Greek yogurt and cucumbers, or I don't know. You can purchase tzatziki sauce to eat it, or you can eat it like me with some sour cream. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is how I love to eat it. This is how I like to eat it. All right. I took about 5 because, you know, I ain't trying to eat a whole bunch of potatoes in one day. So yeah. So look at that. Isn't that juicy? Isn't that juicy? This is marvelous. All right. Look at that parsley at the top of it. Fresh chopped parsley. All right. Not those dry things that you go and buy in store. No, buy the fresh one and chop it. It's not going to cost you anything. All right. It's going to take you max 2 minutes to do so. All right. This is so juicy. I'm going to try some for you guys to see. All right. You don't know what you're missing. Jesus. Yes, Christo. You need to try this out. Try this. Try this and give it to your family. To your husband. He's going to love you. He's going to love you, my dear. He's going to come and thank me. It's just, this thing is good. It is resonating with me. It's resonating with me very well. I don't know. Unless you don't like potato. But there's nothing greater than potato, lemonish flavor, and sour cream. And a little bit salty. Oh boy. It is resonating with me. If it resonates with me, it has to resonate with you. I'm telling you. So good. It is entering my medulla oblongata. Alright? This thing is amazing. I have to go. Girl. This kind of delicacy, you cannot eat it while standing. You need to sit down and savor all the flavors. You need to eat it while standing. So I showed you the recipe. Alright? Like I said, if you're using the regular yellow flesh ones, that's something that I noticed. You can use 30 minutes to cook it, but the organic ones seem to take longer, so give it about 15 minutes. Alright? And yeah, that's all I had to show you for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you like today's cooking session, thumbs up, press that like button. You know, press that like button for me. All right. If you like my channel and what I'm all about, subscribe to my channel. All right. Don't be stingy with that. Subscribe to my channel and join my farm. All right. Bye guys, and have fun trying this recipe.